Sunshine with a bit of a breeze of the conditions here for the women's singles at the 2012 Trust New Zealand Open. We have a rising star in the sport in Kirsten Griffin up against Reen Stratford. Now, Kirsten was the youngest ever competitor to win a Wellington Centres title at 17. She is just 21 and knocked out some big names, including women's singles runner-up Karen Guilford along the way to the final today. Reen Stratford is a former athletics and cross-country rep for Scotland. She's been living in New Zealand. She's done 21 skydives. She's a PE teacher. She's always been involved in sport and was a runner-up in the pairs. This should be a close and exciting match, and it's time to hand you over to our commentator, Glenn Lama.
And it's looking a picture too, isn't it? The green for the women's singles final. Reen Stratford wearing the black and Kirsten Griffin wearing the blue. And this should be a fascinating clash. And with me in the commentary once again is Karen Hemmer. And Karen, dare I say it, you played Kirsten Griffin in the semi-finals. She beat you 21-19.
I certainly did, Glenn.
Sound like it was a hell of a battle between you two.
It was a hell of a battle, yeah. And, of course, it was our fourth game, end of the day. And it was anyone's right up to our last goal. And but Kirsten got through, and so she's out there playing today.
She's a good player, though. She's only 21 years old, isn't she?
She is, yep. She loves her bowls. Loves her bowls with a passion.
Yes, it's quite remarkable how many players, you know, it's not probably the #1 sport that, you know, appears on their radar, but when they try, they get hooked. Were you the same?
I was the same. I started off with Business House, and the moment I threw a bowl up, I was hooked. Absolutely hooked.
Well, Reen Stratford is her opponent, Scottish-born player, but she's living in New Zealand now. And she is using the purple bowls. The light blue bowls are Griffin's. And that battle for the final spot between you and her, 21-19. Stratford also had a 21-19 victory in the semi-finals.
Yeah, that's right, Glenn.
A very
We
close
had
match.
A great afternoon of bowls, and as I say, that they were saying that it was so close. It was any one of us four who could have gone through to the final.
That's what you want at the business end of a tournament. And Stratford, I see, back in the round of 16 or round of 32, had a 21-21 against Suzanne Curran of St Heliers.
Yeah, another tough game for Reen.
And Reen Stratford also knocked out Anne Bateman in the round of 16, who we've seen in triples and pairs finals action this tournament. So Kirsten Helier with her third bowl. And they're following in the footsteps of players like Jan Khan, who won last year, Marilyn McLeod in 2010, Sharon Renshaw, a double winner of the singles title at this tournament. So a new champion on the horizon for 2012. Again, we're going to see both players, I guess, just settle down and pick the speed of the green.
Yep, that's right, Glenn. They'll just be looking at watching their bowl closely and seeing when it breaks, how much weight they need to add or pull back. Through.
So Stratford delivers her last bowl off this first end. And at the moment, it's Griffin holding two shots at the moment. So plenty of real estate for Stratford to draw one in, which he's going to end up well short. So not great bowls from either player in this first end.
No, not in this first end, all right, Ben.
But you'll take it if you're Kirsten Griffin.
And Kirsten is away with 2 shots picked up on that first end.
good one there.
It's not a bad start. She'll be much happier with that start than she did in the first end. Maureen Stratford been in New Zealand for a while now, Scottish born. Very proud of her heritage though. She's represented Scotland in a couple of sports, athletics and cross country, before moving to New Zealand. And she just sneaks inside the Griffin bowl. So Stratford will be a tough competitor for Griffin. Stratford, the runner-up in the 2010 pairs in this tournament. Alongside Raylene Castle, of course, that year. Fine player. Here she is, Reen Stratford. Won't be happy with that one, Karen.
No, not at all, Glenn. Both of them won't be happy with their opening bowls. Oh, I think she's forgotten something there, Glenn.
Well, Griffin well short.
Oh, it's breaking in very nice. Runs out, it'll be close to that jack.
That's a better one from Stratford.
She'll be happy with that.
You can see 3 bowls from Rena Stratford, all holding at the moment. This last bowl, crucial for Griffin.
Again, it's pulled up short.
So a chance here for Stratford. See what happens here.
Looks like that's going to slice over to come in the back door. Yes.
So across the head it goes, but it's good enough to win another shot. We're going to have at least 3 here to Stratford.
Sorry? Thanks. Sorry, Dwayne.
So confirmation from Kirsten Griffin that it's 3 to Rena Stratford. So in the race to 21, as the Auckland are leading by 1 at the moment.
3-2 the score.
So the third end now, and Stratford leading by 3 shots to 2 in the race to 21. Shorter end this time.
Yeah, they have changed the length, haven't they?
And all of a sudden Stratford
Yes.
is a lot more comfortable. So some wayward stuff from both players in the first 2 ends.
We can put that down to nerves, Glenn.
Yeah, it is a big occasion for both players.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, if you haven't had the experience of, you know, cameras, you know, on the green, it is overwhelming at times.
Well, particularly for Stratford, for Griffin rather. Stratford does have some experience of success at national level. Griffin, though, at just 21. Big moment for her in her young career.
Oh, great moment, Kirsten. This will be a fabulous memory for her.
So Stratford looking for a repeat of the first bowl. Not far away.
Very nice.
Griffin just needs the confidence booster of getting a bowl close.
And it's coming in nice.
What a great
and
bowl
it's
from
going to be
Griffin.
shot with a touch. Great bowl.
Is that level, Catherine? What's the relation?
Slightly high.
So the marker, Catherine Dye, just giving Irene Strafford some advice she was looking for.
Turning a bit quick.
Oh, it's not far away. Look at that. That's great bowls from Stratford in this end. Funny, isn't it, how it works out? 3 great bowls from Stratford so far, and
One down.
she's 1 down, exactly, and playing way better in this end than the previous 2, and she might not score.
She was playing with a bit of weight.
Yeah, she was trying to
Move that bowl.
get Griffin's bowl out of there. You can see if she can get rid of that bowl, then she would have had 3 shots. So now a chance for Griffin with this draw to maybe grab 2 shots on this end.
She's close.
Might even nudge that one out of
Yeah,
the way.
she's close.
What
It's
a
coming
great
in.
bowl. It's
What
got
a beautiful bowl. Tips in.
Got it. What a
Got
pressure
to.
bowl that is. Really good effort. So there's Griffin after 3 ends, leading by 4 shots to 3. Good start from Griffin.
It's a good start, Glenn.
She's really starting
Yeah,
to
she's happy with that bowl.
get her lines working well, isn't she?
She looks pretty relaxed out there too.
She would have got a huge confidence boost after that final bowl
Picking
on
up
the
those
3rd
2.
end.
Yeah.
And Stratford knows she's in a contest here. This bowl here
This bowl coming in.
needs a touch.
Yeah.
Through the head it goes.
What is the shot bow in relation to the jack, please?
About 6 inches high.
Thank you.
Changing to the forehand. It's Griffin this time.
Pretty close.
Playing with a bit of weight too.
Start to bend in.
Tell you what,
Oh,
far away from Griffin.
very good effort.
So after a couple of ends where we saw pretty easy shots being conceded, these players now reminding each other that they're really having to earn
Coming in.
their
Yeah,
shots.
lovely ball.
That's a second, it looks like to me.
You're right there, Glenn. How's their weight? The line is very good. Oh, shot ball.
That's a shot.
Trying to do exactly the same.
Promote her own bowl up, which she has. Oh,
That is class.
that's a class bowl, Glenn.
Quality of play from both players in that end, really top notch.
Top notch, and it's only, how many ends gone?
Wonderful final
fourth
ball
end.
from Green with a couple of shots picked
So it's
up.
5-4. Stratford reclaims the lead. So
There's
Stratford,
another nice opener.
Stratford beginning this end with a splendid bowl.
It's coming in nice.
Excellent weight
Yeah.
again. This one looking pretty good too from Griffin. Look at
Oh,
this.
great bowl from Kirsten. Two nice shots there.
What a great way to start an end.
Yep.
Attacking bowl. Well, Stratford's leaving you in no doubt with her tactics.
No, she doesn't hesitate. Two bowls sitting there. One of the bowls at the back. You go for it. Kirsten will just draw another bowl.
So Griffin's still holding shot here. Stratford will back herself to get that one out of there or draw. She's playing with weight again.
Comes inside her own, should be pretty close. Oh, she got it.
Is it going to stay in? Is it going to stay in? The jack it is.
It is.
Well, the end is still alive, even though the jack is in the ditch. Still within the boundary. So that worked out superbly for Stratford. So at the moment it is Stratford a very enthralling end, this one. Great draw play from Griffin. Good aggressive play from Stratford. And I don't think it's going to work out well, is it? Is it? It's got to stay in. So another 3 to Stratford, and she's leapt out to a handy little lead now on the race to 21. She leads 8-4.
Are you considering retirement care for your parents but don't know where to begin? Call 0800 765 223 for a free, no-obligation guide from Ryman Healthcare. All of Ryman's friendly villages include independent living, serviced apartments and the very best of rest home care. Many of our villages also provide hospital and dementia care, which means that as your needs change, we can continue to care for you. To receive your free Ryman guide, call 0800 765 223 today.
There is nothing quite as satisfying as a cup of fresh Ceylon tea. In tea, tradition means quality, for it is the traditional art of tea making that nurtures flavour, aroma and natural goodness.
I devoted my life to tea. My sons and I know that there is only one way to make good tea. Once you taste my Dilmah, you'll never go back to ordinary tea. Return to real tea. Enjoy Dilmah. Do try it.
Look at that horse. He's something else, that one. I'll raise him. I'll raise him good. I'm going to call you Joey.
You keep looking after Joey and I'll always be looking after you.
England is at war!
I can't have him. He's my horse, sir. I promise you that I'll look after him.
Wherever you are, I will find you.
It is an honor to ride beside you. Be brave.
The boy's taking everything from everyone.
I will bring you home.
He never gave up, and he does that for us.
There's something moving. What the hell is it? It's a horse.
It's a horse they found wandering about in no man's land.
What kind of an horse?
Bloody miraculous kind of an horse, be my guess. Nothing makes it out of no man's land.
Every man make himself and his country proud.
War Horse, Sunday on Sky Movies.
Welcome back to the Trust 2012 New Zealand Bowls Open. Now, if you've been following the bowls, you would have noticed New Zealand national coach Dave Edwards taking some of our youngsters through their paces at our under-18 camp.
Righto guys, got some fun for you today. I'll give you the tip. Righto. What we're going to do today is a drawing to the ditch exercise. We know that quite often Jack ends up in the ditch and we've got to draw to the ditch. It's not a drill that we practice often enough, so here's a good challenge for you. We want the bowl to finish between the two, underneath the ramp, between the two, and not fall into the ditch. So you've got to draw between the bar and the ditch, but you've got to pass through the gap as well. Okay, clear on that? Let's give it a go. Yeah, trying hard. Trying hard. Oh, close. Oh, yeah, baby, you just got there. Very good. Pretty good here. Whoa, baby. Brilliant. Well done. Yep, probably another 3 metres, mate. Yep. As you can see, this is a challenge. It is a real challenging drill, and it's something that we don't do enough of. Quite often that jack does end up in the ditch, and it's a real art to get the weight to draw right to the edge of the ditch. So these players, obviously, they can see now that it is a challenge and it's something that they need to work on. Real good challenging drill, this one. Close here. Oh, yeah, just. Well done.
So we pick up the action with the start of the 6th end. 9 shots to 4. A race to 21. Well, Stratford starting with a shocker there.
That one factor again.
Here's the breeze again, just gusting a bit. It's clouding over a bit now.
Oh.
That's a lovely little miss there. Wouldn't say she was dicing with death, but she cut it fine.
Absolutely.
Griffin deciding to go on the forehand this time. Touch and go whether she's got shot there.
She had good wake. Wren's come round her own bowl. Coming into the head, nice.
Certainly is. That definitely a shot now for Stratford. Needs to slow down.
Through the head.
I see one more bowl of Griffin on this end though.
Yeah,
following this.
Yeah, she'll be looking to wanting to have her bowl amongst Kirsten's.
Oh, she's gone very wide.
Extremely wide.
Picks up a shot, 9-5.
So a big bowl there for Griffin.
It certainly was.
And shows that she can handle the pressure.
She's a fighter. She won't give up. Here's a nice opener here.
Is it what?
Yep. A nice reply from Ring.
Wonderful reply. That's the shot bowl.
That's the shot.
Danger of pushing her own bowl out, but thankfully for Strafford, it ran through. Yep.
I'm one down. Thank you.
Watching closely.
Yeah, she's running with her shot as Griffin.
It's pulling up and it's coming in. Lovely. If it runs out, it'll be close to that. Jack.
Yes.
Oh.
Am I holding?
Don't think she is. Well, the marker doesn't want to call it. Catherine Dye.
Kirsten's ball, where is it to the jack? How short is it?
This one.
Yeah.
Well, the danger here for Griffin. Still a bowl each after this one, but...
Rain's changed her hand.
And yes, Ren Stratford has got two bowls behind the jack at the moment. So again, a chance to her, if she can trail the jack down, could be a big end for her.
The line's looking pretty good.
That's what she's trying to do right now. It's just running out of gas, Karen.
Yep. Metre short.
Looking to play a little long here.
Just looking at wanting to come inside. Yeah, Ren's bowl, and she's done
Brilliant.
it. She's done it.
She's going with weight.
She's going. She's got confidence.
Wants to grab the jack if she can, but it's well wide. So 2 to Griffin. And there's the score in the race to 21. It's a 2-shot advantage to Stratford. So Griffin gets us underway again. Picked up a 1 and then a 2 in the last 2 ends.
Just pulled up a bit short there.
Shorter end this time as Stratford delivers her first.
better bowl from Kirsten.
He pulls up nicely.
Nice ball.
Well, each player pulling up short with one bowl so far.
Green changed the hand.
So what do you think was behind that?
Thank you.
I think she was wanting to draw to the back of the bowl. Shot bowl. Another good ball coming in here,
This one's
Glenn.
looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, rolling inside purple, holding two.
So Griffin just putting the squeeze a little bit more now on Stratford.
She comes under a bowl, should be pretty cool. She won't be happy with that.
Certainly not. Well, another good draw here would.
Yeah, Kirsten's last bowl.
Just a bit wide, I think.
Even coming around. Just a tad too late. She's gone back to her forehand, has she?
On back to the. She was down by 9-5. Game just threatened to get away from her just slightly there for a while, Kirsten Griffin, but she's pulled it back beautifully. Bowls is a mental game, arguably more than a physical game.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Glenn.
And
Kirsten's been around a while, not on the green, certainly standing watching her mum playing for a long time.
Indeed, she's 21, but she's been playing bowls for a long time already, 6 years. Won a centre title at 17 years of age in Wellington.
Oh, to be 17.
Don't get me started.
And on the green. Oh, this is a nice opener from Rain. Yeah, lovely bowl.
This one's got a good line.
Yeah, very good line.
How short is Kirsten's ball, please? The front one, how short? Thank you.
So holding shot at the moment is the purple bowl of Reen Strafford. 9-all at the moment in this women's singles final, the New Zealand Open. Wide at this time. She knows she's blown that one.
She didn't like that. Her weight was very good.
So Stratford, all she needs to do is draw another one here. Big opportunity for her to grab two on this end.
And she'll be looking for that second shot.
Bonus bowl perhaps here for Stratford. Who knows how important that this one might be down the track.
Are you worried about being able to afford the very best of retirement living and rest home care for your parents? Take the first step today. Call 0800 765 223 for your free guide from Ryman Healthcare. In it, you'll find information about Ryman's exclusive peace of mind guarantees that protect the interests of their residents and families. Look forward with confidence to a new chapter in life. For your free no obligation guide, call 0800 765 223 today.
There is nothing quite as satisfying as a cup of fresh Ceylon tea. In tea, tradition means quality, for it is the traditional art of tea making that nurtures flavour, aroma, and natural goodness.
I devoted my life to tea. My sons and I know that there is only one way to make good tea. Once you taste my Dilmah, you'll never go back to ordinary tea. Return to real tea. Enjoy Dilmah. Do try it.
Are you ready?
Do it.
He's perfect. He's
100% shark.
We're counting on you, E.T.
This year, we're on a mission to bring you sharks 24 hours a day.
They said they'd do it.
In our biggest Shark Week ever, you'll find sharks on Discovery Channel all day long. Shark Week starts Sunday, December 2nd, only on Discovery Channel.
As it's been since its inception, the Trust New Zealand Open has again attracted a first-class field from far and wide. Alexandra's Pat Houlihan made the trip north, keen to carry on his good form from last season.
Yeah, reasonable form last season. I managed to win the New Zealand singles, and from there on went over to Malaysia and represented New Zealand in the mixed pairs with Linda Ralph from Auckland, and we had a reasonable time over there. It was a great experience. The heat probably got to us a little bit in the end because we were playing indoors, and you know, it was rain. The temperature was something like 35 degrees inside, humidity was pretty high, and some of the days we were playing, you know, I think I had one day where it was 12 hours we were playing bowls for, so it was pretty hard going, but no, we ended up with good results.
She's a long way from Alexandra up here in Henderson. This event must be a real attraction for all bowlers in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, it's one of the premium events that they have in New Zealand, and it's great for us fellas to get away and have a trip away together and play against, you know, competitive bowlers and some of the best in the country, really. So thoroughly enjoy it.
You've been described as the comeback king. How does that fit with you?
Well, yeah, I inherited that at the national, the finals, really. I had some games where I suppose everyone had sort of written me off to a certain point of view, because I think in the second last game I was down 23-13 and managed to come through and win 25-24 in the final against Alan Stewart from Hamilton. I was down 16-3 and managed to come through and win it in the end by 25-24, so it's never over until the last bowl's played, and I think that's the beauty of the game. You're never out of it.
And like all good southern men, when you head north to play, there's a determination to not make it a wasted journey.
That goes for every South Islander, I think. You look at rugby or any other sport, we're always wanting to knock the North Islanders off, yep.
(11-9) is the score. Stratford with those purple bowls in front. Kirsten Griffin, the 21-year-old Wellington, fighting hard to stay in touch in the race to 21. Women's singles at the Trust 2012 New Zealand Open. And again, Stratford setting the standard with a pretty useful opener.
And just going past.
Yes, and tell that Stratford's trying to learn from every bowl and as she delivers, and every bowl that Griffin delivers.
Just want to pull it back. Slightly wider, it's coming in really nice. Starting to pull up here.
So,
be shot.
Yeah, looks like shot gets the roll. So that's holding at the moment for Griffin. Spot or two of rain in the air now. Don't think it's going to disrupt things too much at all.
No, not phasing them at all, Glenn.
And if this holds, if it holds, gets the roll.
Oh, this could be shot.
So it is. Wobbles in, I'd think. Keep rolling, got to keep rolling.
Yeah, falling nicely.
Ooh, just slipping by, isn't it?
Down in my place.
It's a good question that Kirsten Griffin's asking. Might only be one.
Just one?
I think they'll be measuring others perhaps. But Griffin can change all that with a top-notch effort here. And a shower of rain sweeping across the Henderson Bowling Club at the moment, adding to the drama of what's been a fairly tight women's singles final. Stratford's always had her nose in front, though, since getting the lead on the fourth end. We played 12 ends in all. But Griffin
coming in nice.
It's her best bowl for a
nice
little while.
Opener from Houston.
This is a good reply. Just thought it might come back around for a second there, Karen, but
I did too. But it's in a nice position there.
Sure is, just a metre behind the jack. If this stays inside Stratford.
Sitting on that.
That's a good bowl too from Griffin.
Where's Kirsten's ball in relation to the jack?
Ball low.
Just pulled that back a bit too much.
Yes, that wasn't a great effort that time from Stratford. So 12-9 it is. Stratford 9 shots away from victory. So plenty of bowls still to be played here.
Found a line and weight coming down this end. Glenn sitting the third shot.
Wonderful bowl from Griffin. Stratford deciding to draw and inside. Get inside these two Griffin bowls. Not much room for error on this one.
No.
Tell you what.
He's not far away. Very good bowl.
Just sliding by though, isn't it? Just rolled that one rotation too much.
One too many.
Now Griffin will be fancying herself here to draw a third in here. She played this end very, very well.
Should be looking at just wanting to add to the number.
Forehand served her well on
Yeah.
this end. One more. She definitely wants one more. Doesn't want to knock one of her own ones out, though. So it's going to be 2 shots to Griffin. Still not a bad return on that end for her.
They're just trailing 1 now, 11-12.
That's right.
Well, I think even without measuring. Yeah, 2. Definitely.
So there it is, 2 to Griffin, confirmation of that. So it's game on yet again. 21-year-old Wellingtonian closes the gap to 1 again. 12-11, Stratford in front. Started in pretty useful fashion, Karen Hemmer. Look at that.
Nice bowl here from Houston.
He's got it going at the moment, has Griffin.
Oh, just come round behind Jack.
Yes, that is not the end of the world for Stratford. Griffin holding shot at the moment. This one's looking good too.
It is.
Karen, look at this.
Looking really good. Lovely track.
What another superb bowl from Griffin. Playing beautifully right now. Playing with weight is Stratford.
They've just got 2 balls behind.
Trying to get one of those bowls out. She got one. So some success there for Stratford. This one again. This is great bowls.
Superb bowling.
Look at this.
Superb bowling.
That even brought a compliment from her opponent, Reen Stratford. Playing with weight again.
She got it.
I think she's missed it. Wow, wow, wow. What a comeback from Kirsten Griffin. She was down by 5 shots at one point, and now she's in front, 13-12. Well, a race to 21 is certainly on here in the women's singles final. Kirsten Griffin, 13-12, she is leading. 2 on that last end, enabling her to get the lead for the first time in this final since she led 4-3 back on the 3rd end. Since then, she's either been behind or at one point she pulled back a 9-4 deficit and levelled it at 9-all. And she fell away again by 3 shots, but now is back in front, 13-12, and she has got it dialed in.
She's got a nice one. Like it's going to pull up short, Ben.
Yes. Stratford just, I wouldn't say she's rattled at the moment. She doesn't look like she's rattled, but
a wee bit
mentally,
unsettled.
yes, I'd say mentally, Griffin is right on her game at the moment. Another one looking in good shape.
Comes under her own, should be... Ooh.
Well, that was just the worst result for Stratford there. Would have been very interesting had it not
Yeah, would have been close to the head.
collided with her ball for sure. Griffin changing her hand though to the backhand. Oh, in fact, she was a backhand shot last time, wasn't it? Just went through the head a bit. So
another nice bowl.
That's the shot bowl at the moment. 2-3 shots. It's getting into danger territory here for Stratford. She can't concede a 2 or a 3 here. It's just not rolling well for her at the moment.
No, it's not. She seems to... She has a line every time, but it's her weight that's troubling her at the moment. Oh, she's found this track lovely on this hand, Glenn. There's another bowl coming in for shot.
Brilliant stuff from Griffin.
Bowls.
Wow, that's applying pressure.
Brilliant bowls.
For Stratford. So a huge bowl coming up here for Reem Stratford. She's been leading the majority of this final, and all of a sudden, after a bad end, she needs to pull some magic out of the hat here. 3 or 4 against her at this stage would be disastrous.
Yeah, she'll be looking for a second shot here.
She's drawing. So a big bowl here for Stratford.
Certainly want to be up at the head.
Don't want to concede 3 or 4. I tell you, it's swinging in.
Up.
I tell you.
Oh,
yes!
What a bowl.
Well, it's cut out 2, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
13 all it is. We're locked up. The women's singles final. Couldn't be better set up for a wonderful finish. Much to admire about the way Griffin is playing right now too, though.
Absolutely. She looks confident and composed on the green, Glenn.
And if you take out that last bowl that Stratford delivered in that last end, Karen, she is still playing second fiddle to Griffin at the moment. Right. But there's still plenty of bowls left, and we've seen this contest swing a little bit here and there. So there's plenty of time for Stratford to rediscover her touch.
Yeah, she's just struggling a bit with her weight, Glenn. But you're right, there's still plenty of time. Kirsten's delivered a lovely bowl here.
Yes, bowl after
Lovely
bowl
bowl.
after bowl has been there or thereabouts from Kirsten Griffin for quite some time now. Oh, this is going to shake things up.
Oh, this is looking good. Hey?
One down.
Oh, we mentioned Stratford's been a bit quiet in the last 2 to 3 ends.
Yep.
Doesn't take
Thank
much
you. Thank you.
to change your fortunes. Again, the weight just almost perfect again from Griffin. New Zealand Open Championship on the line.
Inside, should be close.
Get a nice little nudge there. Still just the one shot, though, you can see to Stratford. The purple bowl. Right next to the jack. So there's the head. What do you reckon on the forehand side? Griffin's got a chance of getting in there and...
Yes, she has.
Mixing up the head a bit.
She had perfect weight with the last bowl. Any movement on that jack. That's all it takes.
See, she's playing with a little bit of weight. Is she on target? Is she on target? I think she is.
She is. There it is.
Brilliant
There's the
bowl
shot.
again.
Yep.
Outstanding bowl from Griffin. And she scored a 2.
Two, Kirsten. Good bowl.
And that's good sportsmanship from Reen Stratford. And much to admire about the bowl of Griffin. 15 to 13 it is. Griffin just 6 shots away from being the champion. Still plenty of bowls to come, though. So 15 to 13 it is. Still a bit of breathing space, though, for Stratford, isn't there?
Absolutely. Good metre and a half for Reen to draw in there.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
opener.
she'll be happy with that one. could be racing a bit here.
A couple on the heavy side, but they're still in play for Griffin. This one's got a pretty good line. Not enough gas in the tank.
You liking this one?
Yeah, with justification as well.
This one indeed. Great bowl.
She's averaging 1 or 2 of those every end at the moment. Must be hard to play against.
It is. You think you're holding a couple of shots and then she just pulls the perfect one out.
So compared with her form in the semi-final against you, Karen, how's she comparing with her form in the final? She stepped it up, or is she playing about the same?
About the same, and it's toward the end of the shots, she'll be stepping up even more, putting pressure on Reen.
Just relentless play from Griffin. She take out that one superb bowl that Stratford did when she was staring down a 4-shot deficit on the 15th end a little while ago now, a couple of ends ago now. If you take that bowl out, Griffin's form over the last 4 to 5 ends really has been superb.
Has been outstanding, Lee.
Here she is again with her last bowl of this end. This needs to take the pace off.
Yeah.
She was trailing by 5 shots at one point in this final. 9-4 down she was. Now she's leading 15-13. And staring at more shots here. Unless Stratford's bowl here is a gem. And it's not going to be. Far away from Stratford, but too narrow on that delivery. So another 2 shots to Kirsten Griffin. And now she is within sight of winning the title, leading 17-13 in the race to 21. Griffin's confidence is just sky high right now. So there's a great opportunity here for Stratford to just put a little bit of doubt in her opponent's mind. She's got to get one right on the jack here.
This really is going to be a crucial end here.
Crucial end for Stratford. She can't really allow Griffin to score on this end.
She's going to be close to this ball.
You just know a great bowler's coming again, don't you? Might not be this one, but you just know Griffin is going to get one on song again. Or maybe radar just a bit off there. Stratford now seizing, knowing that there's an opportunity here on the screen, but she's gone heavy too.
She's gone heavy. What we do know from Kirsten is that she can pull the perfect shot.
They seem considerably shorter than some of the others we've seen.
But it's coming in. Here's the shot, Glenn. shot bowl.
You can see Stratford is rattled at the length of this end. She's been
Just
long
running
with
past again.
long with 2 and short with 1. If Griffin was to draw one in here, Karen, what would that leave Stratford? A drive, get them out of there. And if she conceded 2 on this end, that would move it out to 19 to 13.
Yeah.
You'd have to kill it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd have to play the weighted shot and go for the jack.
Griffin would love nothing more than another scoring bowl here. It's looking likely, isn't it?
Looking, coming in.
Belt 2, what's the position, please?
So Stratford. No,
She's opted for a draw.
Opted for a draw on her last bowl. So a huge bowl here for Stratford. Oh, it's going to nudge it out.
Swing.
I think it might stop one. Yes. So a single. One shot on that end to Kirsten Griffin, but they edge. She edges just ever so slowly closer to being the champion. Kirsten Griffin 18 to 13. She's outscored, you'll like this stat here, outscored Stratford 9 to 1 over the last 6 ends. Another short end. And already look at Griffin. Look at this.
Oh, superb.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to get there, Glenn.
Well, the line was right again, Karen. But she's rattled, isn't she? I think
she
there's
is.
No question that Griffin has got into the head of Reen Stratford. Look at Griffin, just steely concentration, superb mental strength.
Just needs to tuck inside there.
Have I got 1 or 2, please? Thank you.
Remember, 18-13 is the score. So Kirsten Griffin could win it on this end if things go right for her.
Holding 2.
Nice little
This
safety.
one's coming in.
Nice little safety bowl behind the jack is
Good bowl there.
not going to harm her at all. So she's playing with a little weight here as Stratford, but she's off target. Well off target. You can see she's not really contemplating her bowls before delivering at the moment, Stratford. She's on the mat quickly, delivering.
It was quite rushed there.
So you can see Stratford has one more bowl to come on this end following Griffin, but if Griffin was to draw here, she'll be in a match-winning position. And that would force Stratford to save the match with her last bowl.
And there it is.
Well, that's a good, again, a nice safety bowl from Griffin. Could be 3 shots. Here's the bowl on the way. Will it save the game for Stratford? It's going long.
It's going long.
It's going long. And it's shake hands.
Oh, it's 3.
Kirsten Griffin has got it.
Kirsten has got it, all right.
Thanks for marking.
What a fantastic performance from Kirsten Griffin. Remember, she trailed 9-4 in this final at one point. 9-4, came back to win 21-13. She really found her zone, really found the radar. And here she comes, Kirsten Griffin. Her mother has been hanging off the side of the green with her heart in her mouth the entire time. And that is what it means to be the champion, the women's singles champion of the New Zealand Open for Kirsten Griffin from Wellington.
Following the men's final, so both of our presentations for the singles.
Kirsten, big hugs with Mum. Very, very excited. Your first New Zealand Open title. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty over the moon, pretty excited. It's a great surprise. It's been a long 10 days and I've worked pretty hard at it and I hung in there in most of my games, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, an amazing victory. You were trailing at one stage by 9 shots to 4, yet you pulled it back and you just never looked back after that.
Yeah, I managed to string a few ends together and that sort of helped my confidence. I've never played in a situation like this before, so once I got a few ends together, I sort of knew I could do it, so I was pretty excited.
How did you find the green? Because we were talking before the game, you never quite know what it's going to do, depending on the weather, the conditions, the wind, everything.
Yeah, it's really quick. Today it's the quickest out of all these greens that I've played on, and you just got to send it down and trust that it's going to be okay, I think. Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations. We'll let you go get your medal, and I'm sure Mum in the background wants to hug you a bit more, but well done. You are the 2012 Women's Singles Champion.
Thank you very much.
All right, well done. Yes, very, very happy Miss Griffin there. Glenn Lama, as she should be.
Fantastic performance it was, Dennis. Brilliant performance from her. As you mentioned, trailing by 5 shots at 1.9-4. Came back to win in very convincing fashion. The women's singles champion this year is Kirsten Griffin, winning 21-13.